Uno mas.
Yeah.
Remember when they bought a Michelle Obama on iCarly?
Yeah, yes.
That was fucking insane.
I remember that picture of Dan Schneider with Michelle Obama, and she looked so uncomfortable.
She didn't need to worry, though. She was, like, old.
Yeah.
She was an of-age adult.
Yeah, that was a really... that was a weird episode.
Yeah. It's like the president's wife
is on iCarly.
wants to visit these children making web series.
It was because it was her dad's birthday, and she wanted to do something, but then her dad got called off to a secret mission, which was... It was always funny because I think it was like that they joked about it in the new one, but they're like, yeah, her dad's like in the Air Force, but he's always in a submarine. I think that was, and then they like joked about that in the first episode. They're like, so wait, your dad was in your dad's in the Air Force, but he's in a submarine a lot? And she's like, yep, just how it is.
Yeah, shit was confusing.
But yeah, they were like, yeah, he called off to a secret mission, but I guess word just got around that she did something so sweet that the First Lady has to like show up and personally thank them for being so supportive of... You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that whole episode just had some propaganda energy. I'm just now thinking about it because there was the whole thing about like supporting troops and stuff. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
So I
don't remember any of the episode, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a really... Then they had her like play the game
Japan
show.
Tokyo had like lots of anti-Japan shit in it. Like they're so fucking racist to all the Japanese people. There's so many stereotypes.
That they were like so condescending.
Yeah.
That really just like every Japanese person's just like evil. I will say though that I'm still kind of bummed the revival got canceled. I would have loved to see those two come back, the brother and sister.
Oh yeah.
As antagonists in that. I just want to see like how they like held up after all that chaos just ensued.
Yeah. Whole lot of what ifs.
There's just so much unlost potential.
Yeah.
I just hope I highly doubt, but I hope they just overturn and just do something, just like an actual like movie finale or something.
Yeah.
They don't have to do another season, just do like a movie or something, just like wrap things up like conclusively for everything.
Right.
Just Freddy and Carly at the altar is just such a cliffhanger. Them like they might like get married, and that's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Took like, let me see, like 16 years, but still mad, yeah.
Yeah, like it was lining up for them to finally get together.
Yeah, they were dating it, but they were about to get married though.
Well, yeah, together like conclusively.
Yeah. Under like the church.
Yeah. The church.
And then Carly's mom shows up too, and then it's just like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, that was the final moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, we didn't even know what she looked like or anything. You know, we'll never know which.
Yep. It's fucking Hollywood.
Like I said, I just think it should just be a movie. Just wrap everything up, give everyone a happy ending, and call it conclusive. But you know what show also got this BS too? Victorious got this BS too. They got no finale.
Oh right, yeah.
They just ended it like a normal episode. Like there was nothing. Because they got like canceled or whatever, or just like scrapped or something. That one pisses me off more. Because they didn't even get a finale.
Yeah.
They just ended off just so inconclusive.
Yeah. It's fucking shitty.
And Sam and Cat didn't really help. Like, because it just felt so different. Because it's just like... because it just felt like just such a weird shift because it's like they were like a group of friends, and then once like Sam and Cat happens, like because Cat used to be over like Tori's house like all the time with the pals, and then Sam and Cat happens, and it's always now Sam's her best friend.
Right.
And
like,
it's just weird.
Yeah, like that show just shouldn't have been a thing, in my opinion.
No. That was like I think the only good episode was like the guest star. Anytime there was like a guest star, that was pretty much it.
I think Freddie was on that show.
Yeah, Freddie and Jay and Robbie, yeah, all in like one episode. Really weird.
Yep. I fucking love this OST.
That was like, yeah, I think that was like the only good episodes I liked. I think that was just like the border that it was like that Mr. Schneider's shows were just going downhill.
Right. And then Game Shakers.
No, I didn't watch Game Shakers. That was after. I felt like that was after my time. Sam and Cat felt like it was after my time too.
Right. Yeah. That's
like,
when I stopped.
Early Sam and Cat was like the last, I think.
Yes. Yeah. That's when I stopped watching Nick as well.
Early Sam and Cat, then that didn't even last long either.
Yeah, it was like one season.
Yeah, one or two.
No, I'm pretty sure it was one season.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I think it was like one. I think it was just one very long one. I think. I'll check out how many episodes there were.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I used to watch them with my sister because we were both iCarly and Victorious fans, but let me see. It's still on Netflix.
Sam and Cat?
Yeah, it's still on Netflix. It aired from June 8th, 2013 to July 17th, 2014. So about a year.
Say that again? I'm sorry.
June 8th, 2013 to July 17th, 2014.
Oh, so it lasted for over a
So
year.
there was... The first season was originally planned to have 20 episodes, but on July 2013, Nickelodeon doubled the order to 40. Only 36 were produced and 35 were aired. So are they trying to tell me that there are some lost episodes of Sam and Cat?
Wow. That's like so insane to think about.
Yeah, I guess it was one season.
Yeah. That's like such a long season for like a season one.
Yeah.
Usually it's like 6 or 10 or whatever.
Usually 20 for like sitcoms like that.
Guess I'm just thinking.
iCarly had like 20 or something each season.
You know what? Like in elementary school, I wanted to be like a Nick star. And looking back, I'm glad that I didn't pursue that because I probably would have gotten raped by the executives at Nick. But yeah, I mean it's okay though because I would have gotten money from it. But at what cost?
I've won, but at what cost, Wario? Yeah, I did not. Yeah, once Game Shakers happened, that was way after.
I was long gone.
Yeah, I was gone. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now but I was like back to like Sam and Cat though. Like I liked it when like as a kid, but now that I'm looking back, it was just so dumb.
I never liked that show.
It was just so. I just feel like it was just so dumbed down.
Yeah, like there wasn't like anything hurt. It didn't have the charm.
Yeah.
That the other shows.
It was also this. I will just like
Fuck.
For people who like don't like remember, but like Kat used to be a completely different character in like season 1. Like she was still kind of dumb, but she wasn't like dumb. Like they made her after like season 2. It was like such a weird thing.
You're talking about iCarly?
No, Kat Victorious.
Oh, okay.
Season 1, she was like still a dummy, but like she wasn't like like childish. Like, she still had some childish tendencies, but she wasn't like that. It was like kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I heard about that.
That she wasn't like and then like once like season 2 and like 3, like you could just argue that she just straight up has autism. Like, it was just such a weird shift. And then like Sam and Cat just made it worse.
Yeah.
Because like they had like Robbie and like liking, like having a crush on Cat. Like, but first of all, it was a really creepy. He was very creepy about it. But like, I just think having these like huge like childlike tendencies just made it even more creepier. Like she like kind of mostly acts like she's like 5 years old. It's just so like gross to me. Even if he's like a teenager too, but like it's just so weird to me.
Yeah.
But no, he had like cardboard cutouts of her. He was like creepy. I remember that was just such a weird moment. It was just like, and then she saw them, and he was just like, "Oh, I can explain." There's like these weird like cardboard cutouts of her.
It's like, how do you even get those?
Yeah, I think she asked that, and he was just like, "I don't know what the answer was." The season 1 Victorious was just so good, so different. That's why sometimes I prefer it more to than like iCarly. Just like that early season was just so good. It was so funny.
I never really cared all that much for Victorious, to be honest.
Was it because it was more like music based or something?
No, like I enjoyed a lot.
There was some good music on Victorious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
iCarly did too, but Victorious, like obviously that was like the whole thing. So
Victorious had way better music.
Yeah.
But I compared to iCarly, I don't think I related to Victorious more than iCarly.
I can understand because they were a bunch of like just talented kids going to a special school. So I can get behind that. But yeah, these bunch of rich people.
Yeah, I just don't think I have talent in general, which is why I do YouTube for a living. Do you think you have?
It's literally called Hollywood Arts. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Do you think you have a hidden talent that you don't know about?
No.
What do you think it would be if you did have one?
I don't know.
What if you're just like a fantastic singer and dancer?
I am not a good singer. I've sung on this channel, and I know people were bleeding their ears out. But I still do karaoke though, because karaoke's fun, and karaoke's only made for bad singers.
It's supposed to be goofy.
Yeah.
Like, if you take karaoke seriously, then like...
Yeah.
You're like a glorified, like... one of those people who, like, try and go to, like, Hollywood or fucking...
No, but you know what the thing... But the thing was, though, is just like... Why was Trina there? She got no talent! Trina was just never... I could not stand Trina. As a kid, I couldn't stand her. She just had no talent and thought she was just above everyone else.
Yeah. I used to think she was hot.
You weren't on the Jade train?
Not really, actually, no. I always liked Trina and Kat.
I was on the Tori train, and then once Jade dyed her hair, I was like, oh.
That's when.
Yeah, the goth. That was in the goth. Then that was when the goth girl awakened.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
That was when it started for me.
I know, because now everyone's just like jumping on like the Trina bandwagon now when you talk about Victorious now. But she was just so mean and thought she was better than everyone else, even though people couldn't stand her. I just they never really explained how she even got. Oh no, there was an entire episode about that, and people had these weird theories about it, like that she like bribed them or gassed. I think it was one that people thought she like straight up just knocked out the teachers in like a fight to get in. There was also one episode that was just a complete mindfuck. There was like this April Fool's episode that was just such a mindfuck.
I remember that episode where they had to like pretend to be like they had to act for like an entire night at like Psycho Wit's house. Which, by the way,
that was hilarious.
That was funny episode, but like a premise where students have to stay overnight at a teacher's house would not go well these days.
Yes.
Especially by a show by Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
Like, no, what's going on here?
You could have just stayed at the school.
Yeah. Like, Dan, do you have fantasies? Obviously you do, but I have to ask.
Oh my god, dude. No, my favorite one is I posted about it. I think my favorite one is my favorite episodes were when Robbie was basically TMZ and just being an absolute asshole. It was just so funny. Just like Tori's got a pit bull. Breaking news, Tori has a pit bull. He's just like throwing all his friends under the bus for school news. It was literally her fault too, because she was like, well, kids want the like juicy stories, and he's like, oh, okay, and just being like, breaking news, Tori has a pit bull.
Such a stupid thing. Breaking news! Tori has a pit bull!
Yeah, it was like, and then he like, in there like footage of her like, and he like snuck in footage of her popping it, like.
So.
And then everyone goes up to her like, how's it? And he was like straight up just making like up story like, Andre has a ketchup problem. And my favorite one was like, no, this is why I love this episode too, because it was like. They were like sitting at lunch, and then some kids just go up to him and give him like this tub of ketchup, and they're like, "Oh, save some for dinner, Andre." And he's like, and he grabs the thing. He's like, "I do not have a ketchup problem." And then cameras just flood in, taking pictures of him holding the ketchup tub. It was just always on site. It was just like so funny.
I fucking love chaotic episodes in a series like that.
And then my favorite one was The Wood, where these reality TV shows execs wanted to do a reality show in with the school. Another weird premise, but like, oh, we're gonna do a reality show, and then oh man, I made like, because I tried to find the quotes, and then I made the fucking things. I like, because nobody posted, like, we posted those, and it was like, so, where would I put them? Collage, maybe.
What do you mean you made them into quotes?
Okay, so, like, you know how when you, like GIFs or something of, like screenshots from the show or something with, the text? Like,
yeah.
the quotes I wanted, like, I didn't, so I had to get those made myself, and I had to, so that's what I was trying to find. I have to find out.
I see. I think I get what you mean. I think I follow someone like that on Instagram.
Like the actual screen grab from like the show.
Yeah, and then you put that yellow text over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
do you run a Victorious account on Instagram?
No. No, I posted it just for my own amusement because I thought it was...
That would be insane if I went online to Instagram.
I would probably make one.
You should. And just see how like successful it goes.
No. I remember like this because like this one that I just found. It was just like she like had the hiccups and they were like recording her, and then one of the producers just jumped up and scared the shit out of her, and she's like, "Why'd you scare me like that?" He's like, "It gets rid of the hiccups," and she just hiccup again. He's just like, oh, sometimes. It was just like, so stupid. And then my favorite one where he's like, yeah, isn't The Woods supposed to be a reality show? And they're like, yep. And he's like, but the phone calls you guys, like, cut together, that just wasn't real. And they just, like, laughed at him and they're like, so? It's just, like, Beck's just, like, reaction to that was just so funny. They're like, did they seriously just took 2 phone calls and cut them together? And they're like, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Oh, man. It was so good. Andre was also, I think, one of the underrated. He's the GOAT.
Oh, I don't think he was ever underrated at all.
He was one of the funniest ones though. My favorite one was the Kesha episode where they were like, they had the like last letter for the Kesha concert, and again another weird like thing, like find all the letters and Kesha will perform a concert at your house. Like, oh, cool, thanks. They were like really wanted this Kesha concert for like the clout, and then they found the last letter, but a kid had it, and they were so funny because they were doing like statistics on like the least popular ice creams and thought like the obscure letters would be in there. It was like they just really wanted this concert. And then, so they find this little kid, and he had the last letter, and he's like, well, if you want the last letter, I have to go to the concert, and I have to... And he starts pointing out other girls and that he wants to kiss them, and then Andre's just like, you better stop there. You better stop right there. And then I think him and Beck or him and Robbie were supposed to be twins in a play, and he's just like, that mom's got explaining to do. It's just like those like underrated jokes that just go over over your head as a kid, but now it's just like so like funny now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I followed a couple of like they would like repost like clips from like the shows I grew up on. Back to like the Nickelodeon though. This can talk for Disney Channel too, but I'll just say this. Man, I think I've probably talked about this before on FGC, probably here too. They just don't do the crossover episodes as good anymore.
Have they had any recently?
I don't think so, but they just... But back in our days, though, those were a big deal.
They were, yeah. You want to talk about them next episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bye.